Welcome everyone, my name is Joanna and here you can find tips, processes and support in healing fearful avoidant attachment system. Today's tip is about needs again because this is a very important topic and most of them, I think every fearful avoidant struggles with expressing needs. This fear, this resistance to actually speak up and express needs is a result of the childhood of what happened in our childhood, how we were treated when we try to express our needs, and the assumption, the lesson we got that it's safer for us to not express because it will meet with punishment or shame. And as a general rule, it's better to neglect our needs and to avoid expressing because we'll experience more pain than pleasure. So this attitude is programmed in us as fearful avoidance, and it doesn't change a fact that we have needs and they will not go away. So when we are single, it's easier for us to navigate and it's easier to not feel pain of not expressing the needs because we don't have anyone who we want some we don't have anyone who we want this person to meet our need. But when we are in a relationship or in a friendship, we hiding our needs out of fear, right? So today I would like to encourage you to tune into your needs and list all of the drawbacks which are the result of not expressing needs. The most common scenario is when we are in a relationship with, for example, dismissive avoidant. We would like to express need for closeness, connection, transparency, more time together. We would like to make plans for the future, for the next date, for the next meeting. When we are with the anxious person, we have a need for time alone, for space, for freedom. But because we have this conditioned attitude toward our needs, we're not expressing them directly, and this is causing a lot of commotion in the relationship. When we are with dismissive avoidant person, we are afraid that if I will express, and it's especially for women, most of my clients are fearful avoidant women who are afraid to express need for closeness, for plans for the next date, for the next meeting, and they suffer a lot because they don't want to look needy or that they're chasing a man. But actually, when you don't do that, when you're not expressing what you need, you're setting up yourself for pain because you will be waiting for the message, for the phone call, for information about next date, about some sort of plans together, and in some cases it may take a few weeks. I have a client who she is waiting for the message 2-3 weeks or 4 weeks. So when we are not expressing the need for closeness or for certainty, like we want to be certain that we'll meet, then we setting up ourselves for time of period of pain while we are waiting for the message. So today I would like to encourage you to list all your needs you have, but you're afraid to express to your partner. If it's anxious person, if your partner is anxiously attached, probably you need more time alone, or you want to do things separately. You feel overwhelmed by anxious person needs and emotions. and you would like to set a boundary around this emotional boundary. So list all of the needs you have, but you're afraid to express, and then in the next column, um, write down all the drawbacks you experiencing by not expressing these needs. Our mind will respond to this ratio between pain and pleasure. So if we show our brain that there is more pain around not expressing needs than pleasure than benefits, then we'll be more motivated and we'll be internally motivated to express our needs. The second thing which you can do is to remind yourself over and over, because repetition plus emotion will reprogram, will actually set a new program. Repeat to yourself that your needs are valid and they're equal to your partner's needs. So you are able to put someone's needs first. You are able to see these needs. You are able to sense these needs. And most of the time you sacrifice yourself in order to meet your partner's needs. But this is not a healthy way of existing in the relationship. Um, so when you start talking to yourself, start uh, showing yourself that your needs are equally important to your partner's needs, because in this relationship, it's not a relationship like you were in a like you had with your parent, where you were dependent, small, young, didn't know much, and the parent was the all-known, all-providing person in your life, or main caregiver. Here you are equal. So every time you have a need, every time you would like to express this need, prepare this in your prepare yourself in your mind, visualize that the need is equally important to your partner's need. In the relationship, you both have rights to express needs, to meet each other's needs, to find a compromise, how, when, in what form you can meet your partner's need, or how you want your needs to be met. So actually preparing yourself in your mind, visualizing that you are expressing these needs, reminding yourself that they're equally important to your partner's needs, that you're respecting your partner's needs and you deserve the same in return, will prepare you to actually in real time to express the need. At the beginning, it's really hard and the mind will try to prevent you to do that, so be prepared for that. But try to do it slowly, small steps, small requests, and build the positive association and feeling, and be proud of yourself every time you do this small step, to show yourself that it's not the same scenario which was in the past. Here I would like to also note that if you will be shamed or punished by your partner, or teased, or whatever um, negative feeling, negative response you get when you express the need, I want you to understand that this is not healthy, that at this moment you need to set a boundary and express that this is not okay, that you you are respecting your partner's needs and you deserve the same in return. And if the partner is shaming you for your needs, it's a big sign that this is not a right partner, the right person, the person who is not ready actually to be in a relationship. So you actually giving yourself opportunity by expressing these needs, but expressing your requests, to see if the partners is the right choice, if the partner is the person who actually is able to be in a relationship, who can see your needs, your feelings, who is interested in meeting your needs. So you save time, energy, and you benefit from expressing needs more than when you are not doing this. I hope this tip for today is helpful. Thank you for watching.